cut out 2 pieces of liner and 2 pieces of fabric for your front cover. First, serge or just sew the curve right here, about 1/4 inch. Then after you do that, finger press it open and then stitch, top stitch there with a 3.0 stitching on both pieces. Now that you decided which is going to be your lining, and you have this is the outer cover, this is going to be my lining. I folded the end over 1.5 inches, and I folded the other side under 1.5 inches. I put a clip on here, just like this, and then I can fold this over like that, and now I can take this underneath here and top stitch at a 0.3 stitch length. After I stitch that side, I turn it around. I stitch this side, a top stitch. Same way. Pull the clip out and sew it. I'm ready for the next step. Now that I've finished sewing that top stitch, I'm going to cut the extra off. We don't need all this. Now you can cut the pattern and just cut your linings already. That way it's already decided what you're going to do. And you can do that in your pattern when you cut it out, and you don't have to do this step. Also, I suggest not using flannel. It gets too warm on the face. I have to use just a nice tight woven cotton or something that has a nice little silkiness to it, but you have to be comfortable to the face. Okay, now I clip this seam right here, the middle seam, together first, and this side I pinned it. Then I pin this side over here, and I pin this side, and so on the other side. And then I'm going to either serge or sew these down on this side, and I'll sew on this side all the way down, right there, to here, or I go all the way. Because if I serge all the way around, straight off the edge, what it does when I turn it inside out, you'll see it makes a really nice little thing there, right here. And then what will happen when I turn it right side out, and then I turn this over twice and stitch down here, this makes a little casing for the elastic, which is really nice, which also leaves a little pocket here in case you want to use the coronavirus filters inside here, and that way you can use them in there. Pull your filter out, and you can wash this with soap and water for 20 seconds as you wash your hands at the same time. So it's really nice. And then you let this dry, or you can throw it in the dryer and dry it. As you see, I sewed this all along here, and you'll see why I wanted you to fold this back and continue to serge here. Now I'm going to do this. There's 2 of these little paper wires that I got out of the trash bag, or you can get them in the grocery store too, to tie your produce. Anyway, so you serge zigzag back and forth over the paper, and you just go along like this. After you turn it right side out, then I do another top stitch on the top and bottom over here where we sewed. I do a top stitch over here, finger press it, and then top stitch there, and I top stitch here, like so. Hit a 3-point stitch. Now you just fold over about a 1/4 inch right there and press it, then fold it one more time over like this, right like that. So you get like this. It's a double fold. And then you take at a 2.5 stitching, which is regular stitching. You just sew this down. Make sure you back stitch on here all the way to the end. And back stitch. Just in case you haven't noticed, I'm showing you different steps in this video with two different ones. This one here has the Coca-Cola on the inside lining, and this one here is the black one, lining with the Coca-Cola will be on the outside. So don't get confused with that part. But I have these two different samples here that I'm going back and forth and showing you the steps, where you can see as I go. Okay, so you take your 1/4 inch elastic and put it on, safety pin, and you feed it through here, right through this hole, and come around, and then sew it together, and it'll look like this, and pull the seam inside the casing. That way nobody could see it. Or you can use the thin one and tie it, and then they can untie it and adjust it, and then pull it back through the casing. Either way. Now I've turned it right side out, and you'll notice that the wire here is up in the top of your nose, and it keeps it where you can bend it to shape your face, which makes it very nice and very comfortable. Also, it's reversible. So maybe if you like this side better, you can wear it that way and just bend it the other direction. Also, when you wear it this way, you'll notice that the pockets are open on the outside, which actually keeps it cooler when you're wearing it. Or you like it this way. Some people like it to the front like this, and they like it because it looks better and it's tighter fitting. Reversible mask. I included this patterns, and this is what I use, the men's pattern from the last picture, and I cut the elastic 7 inches long, and then I fold the cardboard over to make for the lining if you want to save material.